talked to Vert Vixen, talked to some other hungry young athletes. Vert Vixen wants this very, very badly. This is her debut. She's got the most to gain, the most to benefit from this particular matchup. But man, what a tough draw. Hyan and Sierra are just dominant athletes in every sense. They were two of the most powerful competitors in all the women's division.
And now Hyan looking to put that power on display. Looking for that double chicken wing face buster. Vert Vixen, they'll be able to get out of it. And follows through with a running Yakuza kick in the corner.
Can you believe Hyan was trying to finish this matchup off 10 seconds in?
Well, Hyan's realizing she's not getting paid by the hour. Like you said, coming back from a tour of the United Kingdom, to come back a little bit smarter. But right now, Vert Vixen really impressing. Cannonball senton into the corner.
Vert Vixen, a loud, colorful character. She loves to be on Twitch. I understand she is avid in gaming world, likes cosplay. She certainly lives many different identities, but I think the one she's proudest of is certainly professional wrestler.
And now the tag being made to the Devil's Little Princess. Rocket launcher into the corner. The drop kick connecting with Hyan.
Not tall in stature, but man, the impact made up for it into the cover. Only a count of 2, says referee Allison Lee.
Allison Lee making her AAW debut.
Ovation for Heather Reckless.
Reckless is really, she's been that athlete that's gotten more and more impressive every single time that she's come out. If you want to talk about somebody that's gotten more and more impressive as time has gone on, let's talk about Sierra. The fact that, looking at everybody in this contest, she may have the amount of experience all of them have combined.
Sierra using that power as best she can, but the knees, right up around the jaw by Heather Reckless, who is undeterred. Heather Reckless, the Spitfire, just breaking out every bit of offense she possibly can. Perpetual motion in that ring. Heather Reckless could be the dark horse of this event that comes out with everybody talking.
Now Reckless sizing her up one more time, charging in. Nobody home. Sierra able to move out of the way, cannot evade that elbow attack though. Up and over goes Reckless, and now Reckless bouncing off the ropes. Down, trips her up. And follows with a very, very nice kick, connecting to the jaw. Sierra sent rattled to her corner, makes the tag to the Renaissance woman.
And Reckless picks up right where she left off, looking for a crucifix pin.
Crucifix driver by Reckless.
An incredible leverage maneuver by Heather Reckless, and Hyan. Oh, look out, Sierra's got the ankle. Sierra feels shown up and embarrassed by Heather Reckless, and the opening is created for Hyan to charge through the knee.
And a knee strike by Hyan. You want to talk about some of the impressive athletes in this AAW Women's Division. Obviously, later on tonight, we're going to see Allison Kay defend that AAW Women's Championship against the Golden Boy. But also, the fans brought the weapons.
Oh, I hope they brought a surplus. I hope they brought too many weapons.
Sociedad Barrico are going to take on Sky Blue and Christy Janes, two combatants that are no strangers to any of the athletes in this contest right now.
Breaking the back is Hyan, the athlete that conquered Texas, trained under Booker T, and calls herself the Renaissance Woman because there is nothing that she feels she can't do. And in comes Sierra, and we've known about Sierra for many, many months as she goes into the cover here. A bit of a cocky cover in my estimation, but we've known Sierra's had a vendetta against those young stars. She calls herself the good girl gone bad, and she feels everybody coming up behind her, everybody coming up from underneath that next crop of talent are trying to take what she's earned, and they haven't.
Now driving Heather Reckless headfirst into that top turnbuckle. Referee admonishing her, trying to create some semblance of rules. It's one thing we do have to reiterate time and time again. No countouts, no disqualifications. Referee's discretion is advised with a shotgun knees into the corner, connecting to the face of Heather Reckless.
And I don't think there's going to be any amount of polite reasoning with Sierra that's going to get her to listen.
And you spoke about it, she is that good girl gone bad. She has been in the same position that athletes like Heather Reckless is getting, where the crowd was behind her 100%. Things changed. Something changed for Sierra along the way, realizing I don't need these fans to support me. What I need is I need to get that that mean streak. I need to figure out how I can be the very best Sierra that I can be in the ring. And in order to do that, I got to get a little bit dirtier than maybe I anticipated originally on in my wrestling career.
And the other thing, too, is as the shoulders are down here for 2, I think both Sierra and Hyan don't want to be forgotten when it comes to the championship rankings. They both have not competed in the AAW ring in a number of months, and we know that there's a cover here. We know Sierra travels throughout the Midwest. We know Hyan spent time in the United Kingdom, but they're thinking about Allison Kay. They're thinking about Nicole Savoy and certainly Jody Threat, Sky Blue, Christy Janes. Everybody that's been on the forefront of the women's division, they want to make sure they are very much not just in that conversation, but at the head of it.
Of course, talk about athletes in this AAW Women's Division. How about Thunder Rosa making her AAW return later on tonight?
Can't wait to see it. Heather Reckless tried to, oh yeah, she had a guillotine choke. I thought she was going tornado DDT, maybe she was, but an amazing adjustment into that choke. And if Sierra loses her vertical base, she's in bad trouble.
Adding a new wrinkle to her game plan is Heather Reckless there with that guillotine choke, but Sierra just using that power advantage. Driving her into the corner, able to break that hold, and now Reckless perched onto the shoulders. Center ring and a Liger bomb from Sierra.
Straight power in the near fall.
Reckless, the heart and determination as she's able to kick out.
Well, we talked about just so many talents have come in from the Block and the Brave school that have impressed us in so many ways. And it's the versatility. It's the diversity in their game. It's how much they want it, bottom line. Heather Reckless, no different.
Tag now, Hyan hoisting Reckless onto the shoulders. Slams her down, center ring. Plunges in with a leg drop. And Hyan only able to get the 2.
I noticed that disrespectful kick to the back of the head as well. Just a bit of a mind game to say, I've got you exactly where I want you and you're beneath me.
It's absolutely brutalizing Heather Reckless right now.
And Heather Reckless was about an arm's length away from a tag for a split second, but can't get to Vert Vixen. But check out Reckless. Fired with everything she has. Oh, she almost made it.
A fingertip away from making that tag to Vert Vixen. But Hyan just able.
Hyan's taunting Vert Vixen and Heather Reckless.
Find her way into it. Finding her out the back door is Heather Reckless. Lands on her feet. Rolls through. Misses the clothesline. Makes the tag. In comes Vert Vixen. And now Vixen charges in with a clothesline. Follows it with a back elbow.
We're going to see that explosiveness out of Vert Vixen now. Freshest athlete in the contest at Great Reach.
Sliding kick followed with a round kick. And he switched back up to her feet. Kick to the back of the head. Vert Vixen, a house of fire right now. Rolling Sierra over with the cover. Count of 2.
I love the intensity in Vert Vixen's game. She gets the most out of absolutely everything she does, and she needs to be on the top of her game against 2 very strong, very capable, very seasoned AAW competitors.
Has that laser focus in her attack. Standing switch there by Sierra, trying for the British German. Wild back elbows being thrown by Vixen, and a snap German suplex from Sierra. Dumps her on her neck. Sierra now into the cover.
2 count only. Vert Vixen fighting for her life out here. And she got her bell rung. She's favoring the back of her head, but that will not deter her. She's still alive here. She's still in the game. But man, is the door closing?
Short punches there, and a kick to the sternum by Sierra. Sierra's strikes really have improved over the contest. Speaking of strikes improving, that running knee strike. Vixen exhausted into the cover. Sierra out at 2.
Vert Vixen took a second to regroup and figure out where she was, where her corner was. She realized she was far away from Reckless, went for that cover, but we'll see if that decision pays off.
And a backbreaker from Hyan.
Tyler, was it wise to tag Reckless back in?
Oh no! Good God! Powerbomb with authority, and Reckless somehow, someway able to kick out.
I sense Reckless and Vixen have their backs against the wall here. They are both hurt. They're both feeling it. And there's no really fresh athlete on this team. It's the lesser of two injuries.
And they're fighting for their lives right now. It's they had the agility advantage, obviously, but just this pure power and just the pure dominance that Hyan and Sierra have brought to this contest are paying dividends right now.
If Tracy Smothers were here, he'd say it's like Vietnam out here.
One-ring strike. Oh no, nobody home, able to sideswipe that knee. And now Reckless looking to capitalize on the stunned opponent. Satellite DDT spikes her. Reckless could pick up the biggest opportunity, the biggest victory in her AAW career, and no.
And that was the best shot Heather's had. It may have been the final shot Heather will have.
Reckless now makes the tag. Vert Vixen, the legal combatant.
We're ripping hair out and everything. Look, there's debris in the ring.
Keep your eyes. Vert Vixen, tope, suicida.
And that primal scream shows you how bad Vert Vixen wants to be in AAW.
She's over 9,000. Keep your eyes. Cannonball senton from Heather Reckless. These two athletes, just like that, changing the tide of this contest, Joe.
It is third and very, very long for Reckless and Vixen. They've got to finish now. They've got to finish soon. They've got to finish big. There's a cover. No!
The referee, a split second out of position there, and it paid dividends. Now Vixen for a modified necktie here.
Yeah, almost a variation of a triangle choke. And Sierra plays spoiler.
Sends her into the buckles. Code breaker from Heather Reckless. And now Reckless hits the ropes one more time. Hoisted onto the shoulders of Sierra, though. Oh, into a backpack stunner.
And we got moving parts everywhere. Referee's lost complete control. What a slam.
Scubana slam from Vert Vixen, follows with a cover. Oh, but Hyan, we've seen her go for this before earlier in the contest.
I believe she calls this beauty sleep if she can hit it.
Double underhooks. Oh, beautiful counter there by Vert Vixen. And a back suplex puts her down. Vixen needs to capitalize. Super kick catches her, rattled. Hyan can barely stand on her own 2 feet. Wheelbarrow. Oh, has her double chicken winged. And now, fighting with everything that she has, is Vixen.
Vixen, that wide base, plants her feet, tries to drop down and become dead weight. But, man, Hyan, rapid fire. Unprotected shots. Head to the turnbuckle pad.
Oh! And one more time for good measure.
I don't think
drags her out to center ring, and it's time for your beauty sleep.
Vert couldn't defend herself at that point. Takes her out and pins her.
Minutes, 43 seconds. Your winners, Sierra and the Renaissance Woman, Hyan.
Hyan making sure that beauty sleep was a long, long slumber